name is Lori, and I'm doing this videotape and going to put it on YouTube of my horse Belle and her feet, because for 3 years I've had nothing but problems fighting laminitis with her, and she's always lame, and I've tried everything, and I need help. And I live in California. I can't find any help where I live. I've been getting help from a woman who's been doing barefoot horse trimming on her own horses for the past 6 years, and she's been very helpful. And I found out from her about the Horse's Hoof magazine, and I subscribed to that, and I just recently got the new Horse's Hoof in the mail, and there was a big long article in there on the frog and the health of the frog, and it got me thinking, because you now also have the hoof corner in your magazine for people to get help, and I've tried taking pictures of her feet and sending them in, and I don't do a very good job. So my friend is recording this, so I'm going to try it on YouTube, and hopefully somebody can help me. I figured it's worth the try after 3 years of it and still hardly being able to ride her. She's a registered quarter horse mare, and she's had 2 foals. She is 11 years old, and like I said, she's a registered quarter horse mare. She's out of reigning cow horse bloodline. I bred her at 4 or 5 years old. I shipped her to Texas. She had a foal. When she came back, a month after she was back from Texas, and she was pregnant, she came down with laminitis so bad she couldn't walk. I had to keep her in a stall. The vet came out, and I kept her duct-taped pads on her feet for, I don't know, it was probably like a good month and a half, and she came out of it. That was the first real problem with her feet. She's always had shoes on. I bought her at 3 years old. When I got her at 3, the lady from the age of 2 to 3 did hard riding and training with her. She was training her for reining. She always had shoes on from like the age of 2 on, front and back. And even with shoes on, to me, she always seemed like she was tender-footed, even with shoes on. So anyways, I don't want to make this really long, but I'm trying to give a quick history. She had the foal, everything was fine. I bred her a little over 3 years ago. She had the foal, everything was fine. When the foal was about 2-3 months old, I had shoes on her. We came home, a board was missing off the side of the barn. All we can think of is that she kicked at the other horse to keep him away from her baby. And she was lame on the hind foot with the shoe. Our shoer came out, pulled her shoes, and all of a sudden she started getting these round holes in her feet about the size of like, not quite of an eraser head, right down the middle of her hoof. Right down the middle of her hoof, right in here. She got them on all 4 feet. It was a hole, and then a split went up and down. Nothing came out, no abscess, no nothing, and eventually the hole grew out. But it happened on all 4 feet, and she was lame. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and we'll start back up, and there'll be a second one coming up right after this one. It'll be labeled Lori and Belle's Hoof Problems. And this is number 1.